Is a kiss on the cheek inappropriate in the workplace? The Croatian foreign minister has apologised after this rather bungling attempt at kissing his German counterpart on the cheek, which sparked controversy.
Yeah. TV personality Nicola McLean says there is nothing wrong with this, as long as it's appropriate. Saffron Gilbert-Kaluba says there are other ways to show warmth. Saffron, in the introduction, it says, like, giving them a cupcake. You don't... That's not what you're suggesting this Croatian foreign minister should have done.
No, that's like giving a cupcake that's like a Trojan horse that is, can lead to so many kinds of, misconceptions and drama, like the Rubiales incident.
Right, so you don't think that in the workplace it's ever appropriate. We understand, in European countries, it's perfectly normal to do a kiss on the cheek. In fact, the biggest problem I ever find if I'm in France or the Netherlands is you don't know how many times to kiss on the cheek. So it seems like Croatian custom and German custom sort of clashed here. You don't think it should ever be OK?
Yeah, I think just to avoid the clashing and, that sense of, oh, should I go in for a kiss? Should I go in for the second or the third kiss? Just don't do it.
So what would you have done in that situation if someone had leant in to kiss you?
I would have pulled out a handshake to, immediately stop it, immediately save us both.
And would you... Because what she did, the German foreign minister, is sort of turn her face away.
Yeah.
She'd already done the handshake. Yeah. Do you think she should have said, no, that's inappropriate? Yeah,
I think privately she should have said, no, that's inappropriate, and then, possibly had to speak about that with him.
I've got to say, when you look at those pictures again, if we can, Stuart, I mean, the one thing you would absolutely not do is kiss the guy behind him, because, look, you wouldn't reach. I mean, he's enormous. Can you imagine kissing him on the cheek?
OK, so, Nicola, you think kissing in the workplace is perfectly normal and, in fact, to be welcomed?
A kiss on the cheek is absolutely fine. My problem is this ban culture. Yeah. I've got a 17-year-old son, a 13-year-old son. My 13-year-old is not affectionate in any way, like, absolutely not. But my 17-year-old, my husband's Greek, his whole family, I'm Scottish, so I didn't grow up like that, but I've been with Tom nearly 20 years.
So what's the custom in Greece?
To kiss on both cheeks. So when I go round to my, my Greek family, everyone greets you like that. Male, female, they all greet you like that.
But that's fine in families. I completely understand in families, but we're talking about at work.
In the workplace, I would know. So, I go on very... I don't have one workplace, but I go to loads of different ones. Depending on how long I've been there before, give the makeup artist a kiss on the cheek, thanks for doing a great job. Like, what's the problem? And the banning of it is just so worrying. Like, I've already talked to my sons about consent, about being respectful, about what they can and can't, Snapchat people. What I now need to say to them, do you know what, Rocky, who's 17, if you kiss someone on the cheek and, you might be deemed to be being inappropriate, so don't do that. Like, the anxiety that we're inducing on young men, like, everyone's being tarred with the same brush here. It's just, it's so worrying.
No, but I would say that, wouldn't you want the ban to make it a safer, and more comforting place for your sons to know what they should do and what they shouldn't do?
I feel like, we need to be educating people on, what's appropriate. So, like,
but that's what a ban is for. A ban is for helping to educate what's appropriate instead of that grey area.
When are we going to stop banning everything? Like,
I don't think it's banning everything.
And I like making people
But the
feel
thing is,
happy.
you can have fun at workplace. Me as, like, a Gen Z CEO in my workplace where, singing, we're dancing, probably having a Taylor Swift battle.
Just do not kiss my cheek.
But we're not going to kiss on the cheek.
Goodness.
Yeah, no one would ever get up and start kissing people on the cheek. I would say that we're more, friendly than most and, casual with things. But I think that's a step
So if I gave you a hug goodbye, would you really have a problem with it?
I wouldn't have a problem, but I would say that maybe it breeds from the boys' club culture of, kissing on the cheek. Even when women do it to each other, it's that kind of trying to get out the masculine in the workplace, which I think now as we're moving to, be a bit more inclusive, I think just getting rid of that.
Well, we saw that diplomatic incident at the EU conference, but closer to home, we've had a bit of a diplomatic incident with kissing. Because, Ed, you once went in for a kiss with Harriet Harman, where you fully puckered up But unfortunately, Harriet Harman... You see, there it looks fine, but let's do the stills
She
of the...
didn't look uncomfortable there, though.
And you think, Nicola...
She had plenty of warning.
Look,
She knows
it's
what's
like
coming.
she's making her lips disappear.
She was smiling.
I think this is the problem, Ed, right? When you put it in a still like that, it looks bad. It's like a football tackle,
You're
isn't
right.
it? You slow it down, it looks horrific. Actually, it's not that bad.
Play it again properly,
It's
come on.
not bad at all. She
You
doesn't...
see Ed Miliband's clapping
No,
there,
that-
knowing his... Well, not knowing his bacon sandwich moment was in his future.
See, I really don't see a problem with that. She doesn't look uncomfortable. It's not inappropriate. I'd have no problem if you did that to me, Ed.
Thank you very much.
Saffron would definitely...
very much.
Definitely. You'd be banned for
Thank
life.
you both.
banned.
We put it on Twitter. What did you think? 55% of you said, yes, stop the kissing at work. 45% said it's absolutely fine.
Oh, my God.
Right, competition time. Thank you both very much indeed.
Thank you very much.